Well, now I really want to know
Okay.
what's waiting for me after we record.
This,
You're rustling.
yeah, can everybody hear the rustling?
Is
This
it a treat?
giant breakfast burrito.
Whoa. That's just
It's
going to be
hot.
sitting there while we
Hot.
talk? How are you going to
Yes.
control yourself?
Well, because I eat burritos in very weird ways.
So okay.
I don't love a, I don't know how else to say this besides flaccid tortilla. I like a fried tortilla. I like a chip. I like a hard shell taco. I don't like a burrito. I don't like a soft taco.
I can understand that.
What's interesting, though, is I don't mind a wrap, but that's typically different outside.
Sure. And I feel like a wrap has a little more structural integrity than a tortilla. They're a little more firm.
Yes.
They don't flap when you pick them up.
Yes. I think, too, with the tortilla, it's that I know it could be fried. So the whole time I'm eating it, I'm like, I wish this was something else.
Right. Exactly. Have you ever had burritos up here? Have you ever had a San Francisco burrito?
No. What's a San Francisco burrito?
Caitlin.
What makes it? Because then there's a whole like San Diego, California burrito.
Right. Which the San Diego one has French fries in it, which I do enjoy.
Yes.
I don't know what's special about a San Francisco burrito I don't think there's a special ingredient to it. I think it's just the best.
The energy behind it.
It's just the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next time you visit me,
okay. I'm going to get a burrito.
We'll go get burritos. Yeah.
Now in LA too, they have carne asada fries.
Oh, so good.
So good.
Yeah.
I used to eat those all there. Oh my God. What was the Mexican restaurant by SC where everybody went so fucked up? Chano's? If anybody else went to Universe.
You just unlocked a memory for so many people, I bet.
Or just myself.
Or maybe 5, but
maybe 5.
Regardless.
But if somebody you know what? I finally got one DM from somebody being like, when you mentioned Jumbo's Clown Room, I wanted to.
I got that DM too. She was like, please pass this along.
They're my people.
I know Jumbo's. Wait, what do carne asada fries have on them?
They're basically like what you would put on nachos, essentially, but they're on French fries with steak with carne asada.
Now, I don't know if this is just a New England thing or if it's everywhere. Did you guys ever have like cheese and gravy or poutine fries?
No, definitely not.
That was our drunk food.
When we would to Canada.
We're very close to Canada.
Yeah.
And that was our diner staple when we would be drunk, like French fries with gravy and cheese curds.
No, absolutely not.
It is so good.
That's so
Don't
saucy.
knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. It's very saucy. It's very saucy. But when you're drunk, what better than French fries with like sauce to sop up?
Well, we were having French fries with carne asada. That was our drunk food.
But that sounds very dry to me. You need a sauce.
It is a little
dip.
dry.
What would you dip it in? Salsa?
Salsa or guacamole or sour cream.
Okay.
Well, that's like when I studied abroad in London, and doner kebab as a drunk food was a revelation.
What's that?
Doner? Okay. I'm scared to say because I might get it wrong.
Sausage? That's what I'm
No.
picturing.
I feel like doner is similar to gyro. We're going to have people mad at us.
Gyro? That's not
you
how you say it. I know.
Okay,
I'm saying it wrong on purpose.
You have to clarify that.
The Greek pita sandwich.
Yes. But doner kebab also would be on... They had doner shops on like every corner, and I would get them on rice, and they would have white sauce, which was so good, and red sauce, which was spicy.
Okay.
And it's a very European, but I only had it for the first time in London. And it was fantastic.
I've never
and that
heard
was
of it.
London drunk food.
Okay. I've never been to London.
One of the things I regret the most in my life is that I did not bag myself some sort of British aristocrat while I was there.
Did you not hook up when you were in London the whole time?
I went with a boyfriend who I broke up. Didn't I tell this story? Who I broke up with at the very end before he was about to go on a 3-month European tour. And I was
did
going
tell
home.
this story. Is this the one that he later became a billionaire?
His dad did.
Damn
unfortunately.
Damn it. You fucked that up.
I really fucked that one up. But like a week before, I was just like, I just don't like you. So I'm going to need you to go to Europe.
So you had 1 week in London single and you didn't take advantage of that?
No, it was at the end. I also think I think I went home early, like right around then, because I was like, I just don't want to be here anymore with this sad sack. No offense. I don't think he's listening. Although, I don't know. I'm surprised by the people that are listening. Still no celebrities.
Well, none that have revealed themselves. They might just want to listen in private.
That's so true, which we respect your privacy.
We do.
You know who I would love to get listening is the Minnesota State Fair organizers, because we have had some fantastic traction.
And I have to say, I have to issue a slight correction / apology.
Oh.
Because someone jogged my memory. Now, don't forget, we took Otto to the State Fair when he was a baby. This was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
My memory is a little foggy, but I did get most of it right. I forgot one key element, though, which is along with the fresh milk stand, you have to get this big bucket of chocolate chip cookies. Mm-hmm. They sell these amazing chocolate chip cookies. I think it's called Martha's Cookies, and they sell them by the bucketful, and they are so good. So that you have to get the cookies to go with the milk so you can dip or whatever. We did get them. They were very good. I remember bringing them home.
I love that.
And I forgot about that detail. So I'm so sorry that I made it sound like I was just drinking milk and having some corn. There are so many other delicacies to be had. I also tried, have you ever had a fried candy bar?
No.
Caitlin, what?
Oh, that's not on purpose.
Oh my God. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta get them to send us there, because these things for you would just be such a revelation.
I think I'd be in heaven.
A fried Milky Way is the best thing you will ever put in your mouth, ever.
I want to try fried Oreo.
Fried Oreos are also outstanding.
See, there is a fair, there's an OC fair around here, but I want a Midwest fair.
It's something totally different. They have like butter sculptures.
Yes.
We were just up in, where were we? Nevada County. And we went to their little county fair, which was very much similar vibes to a Midwest fair, but not quite the same. There was no birthing barn. So
I feel like the people too at a fair here, I can't say it. I'm going to get in trouble. It's just not like the homey
it's not
energy.
Your people. No,
it's not my people. But I think in a Midwest state fair, they are my people.
You would thrive. They love to chit chat. They love talking.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine? Heaven. No.
Could you imagine?
We would go and we wouldn't be able to walk 10 feet because you'd just be chit-chatting with everybody we passed by. You'd love it.
The small talk. I'd have
You'd
a dream.
love it.
What a dream.
You would have such a blast. We need to make it happen. Maybe next year.
Okay.
This year the baby's still a little young.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm really being very laissez-faire with like life with a baby. And we're working on something fun that we'll announce to everybody that we're going to. And I was like, was this an insane thing to suggest to do with a baby? But
a little.
Or is it okay?
I mean, it's totally up to you. Like, I wouldn't have probably done it.
Right. I kind of forgot there was a baby when I pitched it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's a tricky time because she's going to be, we're talking about this, I'll just say trip.
Yes.
In November. So it's like she's too little to leave her.
Uh-huh.
But she's not going to be like a newborn that you just plop on the boob and
no, she'll be like 5.5 months.
Yeah, which is actually, it's still in the acceptable window because she's not going to be mobile yet.
Exactly.
So the plane won't be hell. I'm giving away too much. It's a trip with a plane.
Well, I don't think people thought we were going somewhere where we were going to like take a train. Although, you know what?
I would love that.
I would love that. You know what I'm very into that I get really lost in is luxury European river cruises. I love to look up those. And luxury train rides. And it's a whole new, there's like a new Ritz-Carlton train that's doing like the Orient Express energy.
Sign me up. Do you know what I really want to do before I die and before like climate change decimates the area is the Nile River cruise.
Oh, Rachel.
Dream. I want to do it so bad.
1,000%.
So bad. Do you think that that's like a realistic thing for me to ask for my 40th birthday?
Oh,
and by ask for, I mean plan myself and pay for myself.
Are you bringing your kids?
No.
Don't bring your kids.
No. To the Nile River? No, they're like bait.
Wait, when is your birthday? Your 40th birthday is in 2 years from this October.
Yeah, because I'm about to turn 38.
Okay. So are you thinking this needs to be a romantic river cruise?
No, let's just go. You and me.
Okay, great. That's what I was looking for.
I don't think Marley will care.
Okay, because I would die to go on a Nile river cruise.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Especially because I'm very I really read a lot about Cleopatra.
Oh my God. Right?
Okay.
It's
perfect.
What?
The other day I burst into tears because I was like, what if I die without ever seeing Pompeii?
Okay. We need to get you to Italy. That's really not that hard.
It's really not that hard.
It's really not. It's like very doable, actually.
But I've got to see it.
It's amazing. You would love it. You would love it. And there's so much other great stuff around there. Just book a trip to Italy for next summer.
Yeah.
Your kids will be good ages.
If I have like $1 million and I was going to plan like a very expensive vacation,
right?
What would I do and where would I go?
Mm-hmm.
And I just keep coming back to a tour of ancient Greece.
That's
ancient
great.
Grecian historical sites.
And
I've got to do it.
You've got to do it. You also,
so much.
You don't need $1 million. I think Greece is still, compared to other places in Europe, I think it's like relatively affordable. I think the hardest part for us for Europe is that the plane tickets are so expensive because it's so far.
So true. With the Nile River cruise also, what was I just going to say?
I don't know,
but it sounds great. I'm in. Now, speaking of rivers, you were yet again almost camping. You were camping adjacent. For somebody who says they hate camping, you camp so much more than the average person.
It's not
shocking how much you actually camp.
I know. I should get some kind of award for doing something that I hate so often. No. So this trip is a annual. Well, this part wasn't annual, but Marley, as I've talked about many times, grew up going to this very, very, very remote backpacking camp. And there's like a family week. So his entire side of the family, like our kids are like the 4th generation or something to go to this camp. Like their his grandparents like met there or something, or like his aunt and uncle met there. I don't know, something. All of his like formative teenage stories, like first kiss and like all of that kind of stuff. Like camp is very important to their family, right? So every year they go. I have gotten out of going every single year that we've been together. I have never gone. Ever.
Wow, good for you.
Because he went through a few years where he would skip it because we were like dating or like we were doing other stuff.
Right.
And then we were like planning our wedding. And then I was like either pregnant or postpartum or breastfeeding or like whatever. And I've been able to get out of it every single year. So this year was going to be the first year because Lenny's 3 now. She's like old enough to go.
Right, no excuses.
And no excuses anymore. Now he broke his arm.
Oh my God.
So that was our excuse. Such a blessing. So that was our excuse because it is like you have to like hike in and obviously set up all your own shit. I was like, I'm not doing any of that.
That's
like,
crazy.
I don't know how to do any of that. There's like this is not glamping at all. There's like you don't have refrigeration. You don't have bathrooms. Like
you're in the woods.
Yeah. It's like extremely remote. So instead, we like booked a house with his whole side of that whole side of the family. We booked a house like halfway to camp, and it was going to be like a placeholder, right? So we drive like 3 hours, stay at this place for a few days, and then drive the rest of the 5 or something hours to get up to the mountains. And so we just got to opt out of that part, and we got to stay at this fabulous house with animals and a cute little swimming hole. And
that's nice.
It was
swimming
great.
Hole?
Well, it was like a man-made pond.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
It was also a lot of driving.
It was a lot of driving. It was 3 hours.
Do you ever wonder, like, the shit that Marley's family talked about you when you first started dating?
Oh, probably so much. Because also, people from the Bay Area will understand this, but I was living in the marina at the time. And that is, like, the very bougie, like, white girl transplant.
Right.
Not real San Francisco. Like people who live here and are born and raised here, like turn up their noses at the marina. And people like me that move to the marina and never go to like the Mission or like anywhere else think that the marina is like the center of the universe. So when we first met, he was like, yeah, I'm going to have to like tell my family that I'm dating someone that lives in the marina and I'm not excited about it.
Wow. It's crazy to think that you were perhaps once an embarrassment to Marley.
Oh, I was 100%. 100%. He was like
And now
hiding
look
the
at
fact that where I lived. Because it doesn't have any.
crazy?
It doesn't have any like street cred. You know, like it's
Yeah.
just it's not cool.
And you are someone who just oozes street cred, so it's shocking that you would.
I know. They met me and they were like, "You live in the marina? I don't believe it. No way."
You know what's crazy is my grandpa, my dad's dad, went to high school in San Francisco.
Which one?
I was like, my dad's dad, but I realized you were at high school.
Which high school?
San Francisco High?
Oh.
Is that a high school?
I don't know. I think there's several high schools.
Was like the main one.
The main one. Okay.
In like 1930.
Well, I was going to say back then there was probably like one.
Yeah.
Maybe
there
maybe
were like a ton of charter schools and things like that. But
well, that's cool.
My grandpa and Marley's grandpa could have crossed paths.
It's very possible. It's a very small city. Everybody knows each other.
That's what I'm saying.
And Marley's family in particular, like we can't walk 5 feet down the street without seeing someone that somebody knows. So it's very, very possible.
But you should ask Marley where his grandpa went to high school.
Well, his grandpa went to high school like in New York or Japan, I'm pretty sure. Not here.
Oh. Okay.
But because he like moved here when he was an adult, I believe.
You know what?
I don't know. Maybe I should brush up on the family lore and then I'll get back to you.
You're not. Because also New York or Japan are very different. Now, you also found some crazy parenting book when you were in your
my God
hole.
I did. It was actually great. And when I posted the picture of it, somebody said that they had seen that series in the backdrop of Watch What Happens Live, like on Andy's bookshelves. Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Is crazy because I'm always distracted by Tamara's breast implant and the Ramona eyes.
There's so much to look at.
Yeah.
No, but it was a really cute, like old encyclopedia, I guess. And I looked it up and I guess there were like tons and tons of different versions and editions. But I was looking through it because for my book, I was doing so much research on like the old school parenting books and manuals and all of that kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, I wonder what kind of like bullshit's going to be in here. And I was so pleasantly surprised. It was really sweet.
Yeah.
For the most part. I didn't thumb through all of it. I didn't go through like the puberty sections or anything like that. I'm sure there was some really problematic shit somewhere, but I didn't find any. So I was happy with that.
Yeah. Well, I asked my mom when I was here, I was like, I just love, touching down on the light child abuse that our boomer parents subjected us to. And I was like, so, were we ever like in your room? And she said, no, the day we got home from the hospital, I put you in your own room.
See?
And I said, okay. And I said, and you would just go in and feed me? And she was like,
That's the thing, though.
Like,
so that's why boomers don't get us because they're like, what do you mean they're waking up? What do you mean you're breastfeeding them? What do you mean they're in your room? Like, you guys all slept through the night from the first night you were home from the hospital. It's like, no, we didn't. You just didn't wake up.
Exactly.
You didn't hear us.
Sometimes I'm like, well, sounds kind of nice.
I know. I mean, listen. I get it.
Me too. I don't hate it. No, I will say I don't even know what I'm going to say. Rachel, this has been a wild week here.
How are you doing? Because you're currently not in your own home.
I'm not in my own home. I'm in my parents' home, which is wonderful and fantastic. And I'm having a completely different vacation than everyone else around me.
Yeah.
My children are having a fantastic time. That's all that matters. My mom, couple of things. One, no one is better at passive aggression than a boomer mom.
No one. They have that on lock.
Unbelievable. The amount of also talking shit about me, but through my children, where she'll be like, oh, your mommy still didn't change your onesie? Oh, poor baby. Okay, look, baby, I'm buying you new onesies since your mommy still won't change. Your mommy still has you in that same onesie. And then she literally bought a bunch of onesies for my baby because she's thought I wasn't changing her. Then I braided my daughter's hair. My daughter has crazy hair. So I braid her hair like in French braids. And then I let her sleep in it and keep it braided. Like, who cares?
Right.
And the amount of times yesterday my mom was like, are we going to do your hair before we go to dinner? Oh, you still haven't done your hair before dinner?
My mom does the exact same.
Yeah. And then being like, oh, is that the dress you're wearing to dinner? To my 3-year-old. And she's like, I don't know. It's wild.
It starts early. Well, you also see, like, if we were raised that way, Is that why we care so much about our appearance?
Yeah, probably. But
and
also,
like our weight?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, my mom would never and never said anything about my weight and never did. And would never say that to my daughter.
That's good.
Oh, no.
My mom listens to this podcast, which I unfortunately found out. No, it'll just be like, oh, you look so good. And by good, I know she means thin.
Yes, but that's not your mom's fault because that's
what they grew up with. Exactly.
1,000%.
That was the time. It was the time. Mom, I don't blame you. Relax. Yeah.
Well, it was like the diets, like the Vogue diet from the 1970s. It was like, wake up, have 1 cigarette and a 1/4 cup of white wine. Lunch was a hard-boiled egg and 2 cups of white wine.
If you're everybody just lit all day, then you don't care if you're hungry. It makes sense.
Exactly. No, it's very funny. And I've said this before. I'm not like a big makeup, nails done, obviously, like kind of person. I wish I could be, but I'm just not.
I know, same.
And my daughter is obsessed with all that. She made us buy, well, I wasn't there, but she made my husband buy her these fake nails, these press-on little kid nails. And she was walking around all day yesterday with these like crazy press-on nails with her hands like this because she just loved them so much. We went shopping in town and she was trying on shoes. She was pointing out jewels. She was like, when I come back, I'm going to get these dresses. It was so cute, but it's just so crazy to see. Her brother only had cars and like garbage trucks.
Right. No, it's so funny what they gravitate to.
Yeah.
We were in Nantucket. Why did I say Nantucket? We were in
Nantucket, by the way, is big in the news because they hate influencers.
Okay, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
All I was gonna say, I haven't been to Nantucket in probably 20 years. I don't know why I just said that. We were in Connecticut and we were like vintage shopping at these thrift shops or like consignment shops or whatever. And my son picked out a really glamorous necklace and wanted it so badly. And it was like $60. I was like, I'm not buying this necklace for $60. I'm so sorry. But he was so upset. But he was really into the jewelry. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that for you. But my girls are also just like insane. Like Lenny will wear her fake high heels around but she has this attitude to go with it where she just like throws her head back and like rolls her eyes and slaps her wrists. And it's just like, I don't know where she gets any of this, probably movies or something. I don't know, but it's really starting to scare me.
Yes, it's so frightening and so good though. Once, speaking of boys and necklaces, my son was wearing pajamas that just happened to be pink, and some woman commented and was like, why do you keep dressing him in girl clothes?
Oh,
and I was like, he's in pajamas.
Wait, she DM'd you this?
Yes.
Oh my God, people. Oh, God. All right, let's talk about the Nantucket influencer thing because this was like 2 weeks ago, so we're right on time as usual. With our hot takes. Current takes coming up.
Okay.
Now, for those who didn't see it, it was basically this article that was written about how influencers are descending on and taking over Nantucket Island, which is very small.
And it's also because Paige Lorenz, who's a big influencer, opened a store in Nantucket.
Oh, okay. Brand. I didn't read that far.
Yes.
The article was paywalled, which I was just not gonna do.
Wait, this is also so classic us that we're gonna talk about something.
We're gonna talk about something that we don't know.
We only saw the part that was not paywalled.
We're gonna talk about the headline and what we think happened.
It's so true because I only knew the part about she opened a store there and people weren't happy.
Well, I saw some commentary about it, so I feel like I was able to fill in some clues and some context clues, and I have a general sense of what happened.
Okay.
Didn't know the thing about Taylor Lorenz though.
Okay.
So, still might have some.
That's
holes.
also not her name. Wait.
No, it's not Taylor Lorenz. Is it
Paige?
I actually don't know who either person is. Are those both separate people? I don't know. I don't follow a lot of like traditional influencers. And that's what this article was about, is like the traditional influencer. Like when you think influencer, you think like gorgeous young girl showing off her outfits and like her clothing
Aesthetic,
hauls
yeah.
and like aesthetic life and
Yes.
rich shit, right? That's what you think of as like the stereotype of an influencer.
Yeah.
And so there was, I guess, in Nantucket, this sign that was put up in a
Yes.
store called No Influencers. And there's, I guess, just like a general sense of
I think it's because this other influencer also opened her store there. So then they were all going there.
Okay, that makes sense. And they're basically just saying that like influencers are taking over and like filming everywhere and people are sick of being like backdrops in their content.
Yes.
And it's obnoxious.
Yes.
And the influencers are acting as though they are like an oppressed class.
You. Yes.
Yes. But then, okay, I actually talked about this in my Substack, just like a little blurb at the bottom. Because it was around the same time, it was actually in the same week that the Nara Smith Call Her Daddy episode came out. So everybody was also shitting all over Nara Smith for saying, I'm not a trad wife and trying to like distance herself from that movement. And so it was really interesting to see these two things play out at the same time. And I did see this video. I didn't know who this person was when she came across my feed. I just thought like, I like that take. That makes sense to me, where she was basically saying hating on influencers is just a socially acceptable way of hating women and like putting down women and shitting on women. And like, these are people who are making their own money. And like, this is something that has not been available for a very long time. And like, you don't ever see men being called influencers, even if that's what they are. They're like creators or journalists or whatever the fuck. And anyway, there's like this whole double standard. And I was like, I actually do agree with that. Not to say that there aren't a million influencers that are so problematic. Like, obviously there are.
A couple of them right here.
Yeah. But so then I found out, because everybody was then reacting to her video. She's like just an she is an influencer. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So like, that makes sense that was her take. I thought she was, I don't know what I thought she was, but I don't know how I feel about the whole thing, because people call us influencers when they're trying to insult us.
I was going to say, no one's ever said that in a positive way.
That's what I mean. So like, I kind of have a different point of view than I think most people, where I don't have this like disdain for influencers, because I understand how much work it can be behind the scenes. But I also see that there are really problematic influencers as well.
Yeah. It's you know what? The Nara Smith thing too. There's no way that was like she wasn't doing that like she's a level above us where it's satire or commentary, right?
So lots of people said that they assumed she was doing satire.
Right. But she wasn't.
But I don't think she was intentionally doing satire.
I also think she's German, right? And no offense to the Germans, but are they known for their satire?
Their sense of humor?
Yeah.
No. So I think people assumed it was satire because it was so over the top.
Insane. Right.
But I don't think she was doing satire. I think she just like hit on something that was going super viral and was like of the moment. And she just like wrote it to the top. But like, you know what? She was a model. Like, she was always a working person. So I don't know.
She names her kids some crazy stuff, but I love her kids' names.
What are they? I don't even know.
Rumble Honey.
Stop.
Slim. Whimsy Lou.
You're joking.
And Fawny Golden. And I love them.
You would.
Love them so much. I'm like, oh my god, I
those are like
say what you want.
That's
her names are
abuse.
Insane, and I
that's
love
child
them.
Abuse. Slim. What are we like in the 1940s?
So cool. I think that's so cool. Whimsy is so cute.
Whimsy is cute, but Whimsy is also like a very trendy.
Sure, but you have to think these kids are going to be the most beautiful children we've ever seen because they have two model parents.
So
they're living in a different world than us.
That's true. They don't need to have normal names. They're also going to be so rich. Like, it's not going to matter.
Also, their dad's name is Lucky because he comes from a Mormon family of insane names.
Oh, he's Mormon.
One of them was named like Starla or Star or something, or Americana. I don't know. I might be making sense.
Oh, okay. So him being Mormon makes sense.
Yeah.
With the whole trad wife ballerina farm of it all.
Exactly. You know what's crazy? We've talked about our own internalized misogyny. And I won't get into this.
Are you sure?
I have a new thing. Being at my parents' house is shocking because you know how we always say, like, and not we, but, you know, the media at large.
Sure.
How millennials will never be able to, like, live the life our parents did because our parents could have, like, blue-collar jobs and buy a house and, like, not want to kill themselves.
Oh, exactly.
So not only is it the house thing, I've realized, but I will never be successful enough to maintain a pantry the way that my boomer mom does.
What's in her pantry? Is she an almond mom? Or does she have real ingredients?
Oh my God. First of all, she is constantly prepared for a 500-person charcuterie appetizer event.
Oh, invite me.
In the case of a zombie apocalypse, she's welcoming them in and she's offering them crostinis and prosciutto with a variety of cheeses. She's always ready.
God damn it. I love that.
She has no
That's who I aspire to be. That is who I aspire to be.
I went into her pantry the other day. She had 4 bags of orzo, of uncooked orzo. 4. Do you
Is that a lot?
Do you have 4 bags of uncooked orzo? Orzo is a very specific pasta shape.
It is. I just made orzo last night. I
love orzo. Orzo is actually my favorite.
So good. No, my mom's pantry is also out of control. Like, she has years worth of food if there's ever.
Yes.
And her pasta drawer has at least, I would say, no fewer than 16 boxes of uncooked pasta of a variety of shapes at all times, always.
I feel like as millennials, and maybe I'm wrong because I know there's obviously like a huge, like, although I remember when couponing was like a really big thing in
my
the zeitgeist.
Extreme couponing, yeah.
Yes. Okay. And I know there are people that have like good pantries and are prepping for whatever. Okay, whatever. But I feel like millennials, have we lost the art of the shopping and always having an extra of the thing that you use? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. I think it's also really dependent on where you live, because when we grew up and where my parents still live, it's at least 15 minutes to the nearest grocery store.
Oh, you can't just pop in.
So you can't just pop in. And I think my mom was always like, I'm not taking 3 kids grocery shopping more than I absolutely have to.
Yeah.
So she would do like one big shop. And I think she did buy multiples of most things so that she didn't have to go. Whereas we go to the grocery store probably at least 3 times a week, if not more, to just like pick up whatever. Or we'll go down to the corner store if we run out of something. So it's like, it doesn't feel like we need to have things on hand all the time. Also, we have Instacart now.
That's so true. When I am at a store and like, let's just use, for example, mayo, because I love mayo. When I'm at the grocery store and I'm buying my mayo for immediate use and I buy an extra to put in the pantry, I feel like I have unlocked a level of professional mothering that it's like I can hear the video game like level up noise in my head of like, you've done it, girl.
Do you know what I have started doing is when I'm ordering like a toothpaste or a sunscreen or something like that, I will, or a hand soap, I will order 2.
Wow.
And I will have one, you know, for use, and then I'll put one away so that next time future Rachel doesn't have to deal with running out.
I love that.
And I'm like, wow, look at me. But I haven't leveled up. We just don't have the storage. Our house is so tiny and our kitchen has not that much storage at all. So I would love to be a pantry person and to just have, every type of flour, all the vinegars, all of the canned goods, like just all the time. Like cookbooks that I love will always at the beginning say, you know, their little tips for stocking your pantry and like this is what you should keep so that you can make all of these recipes whenever you want. And I'm just like, but where are you guys putting all that stuff? Like, should I just keep it in my car? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have unlimited storage.
You basically don't. I mean, your car
under my bed. Just stick some bags of flour and sugar under my bed. Like, where else are we putting it?
Honestly, maybe. I feel like I need there to be an Instagram account of somebody who cooks recipes, and the first video is of them looking at the book and being like, oh, fuck, now I have to go to the grocery store, and then going to the grocery store and buying it, and then coming back and being like, well, now I don't want to make this. And then they have to order something, and then they make it like 3 days later.
It's my main hang up with cookbooks and recipes in general is that 9 times out of 10, I don't have all the ingredients on hand, despite the fact that they always start the recipe by saying, you can make this with things you just have on hand in your pantry. It's like, no, I can't, bitch. I don't have any of this. Ever.
It's a personal problem of ours that I would like to make the problem of the people writing the cookbook. If I'm
100%.
But maybe that is something, Rachel, we should strive to be, is pantry people.
I think being a pantry person is just the next level. Like this house we were staying at, for example. We were staying at this house in, what was it, Grass Valley. It was huge. I mean, there were like 12 of us. It was a gigantic house. And they had a butler pantry. And I was like, this is the fucking dream. Like a separate room off the kitchen to hide your mess and to have like a beautiful pantry. They had these like pull-out drawers for a single pot. Like everything had a little home.
A place.
Everything had a home. It was like a pull-out drawer, only cutting boards. God. It's like, wow, what it must be like.
Why does it seem like boomers have it so much more? I feel like, did they just have a better handle on things?
No, they just were born at the exact right economic moment, and they decided to fuck the rest of us for all of eternity and take what they wanted. So.
Uh-huh. Well, I was also just thinking about my dad's constantly sweeping. And I'm like, you guys are just clean. But I'm not.
If you ever came to my mom's house, she wipes down the couch.
Yes.
You could eat off the floor. She's sweeping and vacuuming multiple times per day.
Yes.
And she is wiping down the counter no less than 5 times an hour. It is
and my mom's
absolutely
dressed.
Insane. Yeah, dressed. Fully dressed. Hair done.
Like,
makeup on.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's what I can't grasp.
Are we just lazy? Maybe we're just lazy. Maybe they're right and we're just lazy.
Are we just lazy and messy? Sloths?
I don't think I've wiped down my countertop in 3 days.
No, I'm only going to do it right before Erica, my beautiful cleaning lady, comes.
Exactly, because I don't want her to judge me.
Because I don't want her to shame me and judge me. But I that is what I wonder, though. It's the togetherness. It's the having the pantry items. It's the cleaning. It doesn't feel like they are like one loose string away from everything crumbling.
They're not struggling.
Which is how I feel.
You know what it must be, too? Like, I feel like our generation is so emotionally intelligent. And
I thought you were going to say emotionally unwell.
That
which
too.
Is true also.
Well, they're one and the same, aren't they?
Yeah. You're right.
I think that it takes a lot of mental and physical energy to be so in tune with the emotions of other people and ourselves and the climate and the like political landscape of today. I think we are too exhausted to care about things like crumbs on our floor.
Yes. Okay. I was wondering where we were going. Yes.
You know? Yeah.
I think you're right.
That's my theory.
I think you're right. I think
we have too many other things to worry about and tap into.
It's like the collapse of modern civilization or cleaning my baseboards. I don't know what a baseboard is.
Exactly. I don't have time to figure it out.
I don't have time to learn what a baseboard is.
It's not going to matter. So
it's not going to matter when the earth's on fire.
We have
you know
fun.
What else my parents have that I love? And I've actually gained this too. And I have a homework assignment for all of us.
Okay.
I love a magazine. There are few things I love more than a magazine. And print media, so depressing, is also going by the wayside. However, there are few things to me that are more fun than going and buying a magazine and just the things you can learn in a magazine and turning the pages. And I would challenge all of us. I know we are all busy learning about baseboards and raising children, etc. I would like us all to go buy a magazine this week.
Okay. How much does a magazine run these days?
A lot, probably. It doesn't matter. You deserve it, okay?
Okay.
So go buy a magazine.
I know you're a people girl. What are your other recommendations besides people? Because I feel like the covers that I see on people just when I'm at the airport or whatever, they don't speak to me. I don't know who it's written for.
You don't want to read about Kathy Lee Gifford's A New Life? Because I just did and it was fantastic.
It's like either I have no idea who the person is or the person is over 60, which, no offense, just not my demographic that I'm interested in.
Okay. The stories within the cover are fantastic. Okay. I love People Magazine. I love Bon Appetit.
A cooking one is always great.
Cooking magazine is fantastic. Go to a magazine stand and you would not believe how niched down some of these magazines are.
Oh, the ones that are just like solely Halloween baking.
Those are my favorite.
I know. They're so good. They're so fun.
So you could get...
Okay, I will do that.
One of those. Get a cooking one. Get an interior design one. Get a fashion one if you want.
Fun.
Just get yourself a magazine. All of us, please. Get a magazine. And just Give yourself, you can find 10 minutes of your time or put it in the bathroom and just flip through it. Just let yourself be transported into the pages of your magazine and then tell me how it goes. And if you feel a little bit better.
Okay,
after.
I love that. You know, I've actually been, speaking of print, I've been reading real books.
Yes, you have.
Versus my Kindle recently.
Yeah.
And I really do prefer it. Like the Kindle is so nice for convenience when you have a baby and stuff and you're like in a dark room or whatever, or when you're traveling and you don't want to carry a million heavy books. But there really is something about turning a page and holding it.
One day I'll be as free as you are.
You will be, I promise. And it's not even that far away.
So far.
It's not that far away. I promise you. Lenny's about to be 4.
Books.
Lenny's about to be 4, which is crazy. Doesn't it feel like I just had her?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It goes by so fast. You are so much closer than you think to like some freedom. I promise.
It feels like just so recently I was watching you post that you gave birth thinking, how can I trick this woman into being my friend?
Wait, okay. I remember what I wanted to talk about.
I'm scared if that's what reminded you.
No, speaking of having babies and speaking of boomers at the same time. Have you heard about John Hamm? Having a baby on the way? Okay. Yeah. I just heard about this today. So I didn't even realize that he divorced his beautiful wife that he had been with forever. I am passionate about this. Here's why. Okay. Him and his previous wife were famously child-free by choice. Now he marries someone 20 years younger and they're all of a sudden having a baby. I'm like, I thought you didn't want kids. How would you feel if you were his ex-wife and now you guys had talked forever about never having kids and now he's all of a sudden going to have a baby at like 60 years old?
I feel like
50,
a lot
whatever
that
he is.
Happens a lot. I mean, but maybe we don't know. Maybe John Hamm always wanted a baby and his first wife didn't want a baby. And so now he's happy that he found somebody who does want a baby.
Okay. I hope that's the case.
Yes,
I hope that's the case.
But
well, my point is I hope he wasn't the one being like, oh no, we're happily child free and she didn't get to have a baby even though she really wanted one. Horrible. I'm not putting that on her. I'm just, it's very unfair to me that men just get to procreate forever until they're in the grave.
So annoying.
It's so annoying.
Also, why do men get better the older they get?
That's not universally true.
What's the point of that from like a bio? Oh, it's not.
Well, in my opinion, I mean, I think overall, yes. But I also think it's like the beauty standards. Like we want women to look younger and we don't care if men look older.
Sorry, could you hear that jet flying over me?
No. Oh, now I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I know we speak a lot about. Just edit that out.
I'm not going to edit that out.
We speak a lot about upper bluffs being only for women.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen Matthew McConaughey lately?
No. Did he get one too?
It's so bad.
No.
Look up a picture right now. Please look up a picture right now. Look up Matthew McConaughey upper bluff. He was on some red carpet recently and he's unrecognizable. And he was so cute still.
So bad.
I don't know which doctor they're all going to that are telling them that this is a good idea. They all look worse. So much worse.
Upper bluff. Okay, let's see. Oh, no.
Isn't that terrible?
He got all jacked up.
It's bad. And he was still an attractive guy, especially. I mean,
he's so attractive still.
I think he's 60, maybe. Or like at least late 50s.
Oh, this is tragic.
It really is. They ruined a beautiful man.
Men should not be. He looks kind of like a mix now of Gavin Newsom.
Yes, Gavin. I bet has had one. I bet Gavin's had one. He's had so much work.
He's had so much work. Bless his heart. That's unfortunate. It's like, can't you let one thing be for us?
Right.
Can't we just have one thing and that thing be an upper bluff?
No, they take everything and they ruin it and make it worse.
Oh my God. It's like I was telling you when I saw this Reddit thread about, on Instagram or something, because I can't go on Reddit anymore. It's so upsetting.
Wait, you just loved it like a week ago.
I know. But then I somehow found myself on like climate truth or Reddits, and every other post was like, we're going to die.
That's been my threads. My threads the last 2 weeks. I was up, Caitlin, until like 12:30 at night the other night because I was spiraling, and I all of a sudden decided that I needed to look up how much it costs to install like rainwater collectors, and like I went down a really dark path. It was dark. It was dark. But it's because all of these climate posts are coming out and scaring the fuck out of me. Like our kids, I can't.
Okay,
I can't.
We can't go into it. But my whole thing is like, no, I'm already one of the aware ones. I don't need more. I don't need to be more aware.
No, it's like I know. I've seen enough.
I'm doing all I can. There's nothing else I personally can do. This is not helping me. So I had to delete Reddit because I was like, this is ruining. I just want to see bald men. I don't want to hear about like
no. Well, so does Reddit then have does Reddit have an algorithm that
I don't know.
just
I couldn't even touch down.
feeds you? Because I thought the good thing about Reddit for you was that it just shows you like random stuff and doesn't necessarily like choose one thing to really double down on.
No, I don't know. But all of a sudden it was all of these. And it was like, oh, this is the problem. Because there was this Reddit subthread of like interesting facts.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was like, interesting fact. In 5 years, 10 billion people will die. And I was like, that's not an interesting fact. I want to learn about the invention of the paperclip.
Oh, it's so bleak. Upsetting. No, I haven't been able to go on. I've actually been getting so much reading done because I have not been able to go on Threads because of climate, and I have not been able to go on TikTok because of Lindsay Clancy, and I have not been able to go on Instagram because it's just demoralizing to me personally and professionally. So my screen time is way down, which is great.
That's great.
Yeah, it's been great. That's the one positive.
It's almost like what they said about like social media being bad for your mental health is true.
I know. I wonder if there's any kernel of truth there.
If there's any correlation between you being off of all social media and feeling just a little bit better.
Who will ever know? Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Don't know.
Okay, Rachel, do you have anything else for us?
I don't have anything else. The only other thing that I had on my little list was Anne Hathaway's pregnancy style.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is flawless. The internet, again, is losing its mind. And so I've just been like, you know what, internet, that is enough for you.
Because they said her bump was fake.
They're saying it's fake. They're saying, like, how dare she be pregnant at this age? It's just so ridiculous.
I think she looks amazing.
She looks incredible.
Talk about somebody who's had fantastic work done.
Fantastic, flawless work. Yeah. Absolutely flawless.
I know people hated Anne Hathaway because she was like kind of insufferable during the whole like Les Mis time, but
I'm back on her. I'm back on the Anne train.
I'm so back on her because I love someone who is so out of the loop that they're like so in a different level that they're not even being touched by the commentary.
No, exactly.
That, like, that's the person I want to hang my hat on. Somebody who's so delusional, so out of touch, but it's like beautiful.
I'm also realizing like that so much of the hate on her was just massage. Like people just hated her because she was a woman who like had opinions and like was,
or because she was a woman who had short hair. People hate women with short hair.
People hate that. They hate it.
Hate it.
They hate us.
It's like how
talk about an oppressed class. Women with short hair.
You're growing yours out though, which I still stand against.
For that reason. You know what? You know how I know I'm making the right choice? I look at pictures of myself now when my hair was at its shortest and I hate it.
What?
I think I look horrible.
No. Oh my God. You looked so cute.
I need to get a cut because it's lost all shape. I haven't gotten a cut in months. So I do need to get it cut so it's a little more blunt. But I think like collarbone is going to be my length.
Okay.
I think when it's to my ears, it's too short.
It was never at your ears.
It was at its shortest. It was like to here. It was way above my chin. It was like at my lips.
What?
At its shortest. Yes.
All I can picture right now when you're saying that is Lord Farquaad from Shrek. And I don't recall ever thinking you looked like that.
Well, love is blind.
So true. That's like all this. There were all those trends of like, did you have blonde blindness or blush blindness?
No,
or
short hair blindness is a thing. Short hair blindness.
See, I feel like it's long hair blindness.
Well, that too. My hair doesn't look good very long either because it's very fine. So I think that's why I think I need to find like a happy balance. I think like collarbone, shoulder is perfect.
This is also why our boomer moms seemed so much together and have more time because they picked one hairstyle and they stuck with it for 50 years.
And it was short. It was low maintenance.
Easy breezy, beautiful.
That saved them so much time. Now it all makes sense why they had a well-stocked pantry. They weren't fussing with their hair.
Exactly. Or like grandmas would go to the salon and get their hair blown out once a week and then they didn't do their hair again.
Right. Wow. What a time saver. We should bring that back. Bring back short perms. I say. That's what I say. You heard it here
really
first.
What I was saying, but sure. Let's all look like a little orphan Annie. Because when I picture a short perm, that's what I'm picturing.
Do you know what I know is going to happen now? Erin is going to Photoshop Annie haircuts on both of us. And I can't wait to see it.
Can't wait to see it.
Have you started our book club book yet? Speaking of reading.
Have you?
No, but I will.
Okay.
I like to have it be the last book of the month that I've read because that's usually when we record, and I want it to be very fresh. So I'll probably read one or two more, and then
but bad for the broadcast channel because then that means our broadcast channel is dead for
it gets dead. I know. Sorry, guys. You guys. The hard thing about the broadcast channel that I don't like is that we are the only ones that can write in it. Like they can't just say, "Hey, I just started it and I loved it." They have to respond to something we've said.
Right.
It should be more like a group chat situation.
Yeah,
Instagram, if you're listening, that's what we would appreciate. Did you see that Instagram changed their logo?
Yeah,
or like their word mark.
Exam.
I am so fucking sick of their bullshit. Like, fix one other thing, please. Fix anything else. Like, how many meetings do you think they wasted on the font of Instagram and just had it look like ass in the end?
This is why I always, when I'm having a spiral, it's about fonts. Because
you are very preoccupied. You're very preoccupied with fonts.
I'm very preoccupied. So the last thing I need is Instagram coming up with a new font for their fucking logo.
You guys, anytime Caitlin is like spiraling about some other creator or something, like outpacing her, or she's like, oh my God, look at how great this person's content is. Every single time, the only thing she is focused on is the fact that they have a font in their edit that is different from the classic font. She's like, how do they do it? How do they have the time? Changing a font is one click. It's one click of a button. You need to get over it.
That's what you think. That's what you think. Yeah. But then it's like,
what I know.
Well, does this font look good? And then you have to come up with another one.
I promise it's not as involved as you are making it out to be. Promise. One time I posted something. She was like, how did you add that many fonts? It was like 2 fonts. And it's, again, one click. One click.
You know what, Rachel? We're doing the best that we can. Also, I look at what's behind me that I didn't even see. My daughter puked all over me as I was feeding her, so I had to take the cover off my breast front, and it's just like this naked mole rat of
the fact that it's yellow foam is really sending me. That's not what I expected to see under there.
It's very upsetting when you see what it looks like. We should never see a naked breastfeeding pillow. It looks like it's inappropriate.
The color is off-putting, for sure.
The color is very off-putting, the actual texture of it. And it's like, I need to put the cover back on, but I don't have 6 hours to wrestle this foam pillow into a cover.
Are you one of those people that like hates the texture of foam? Or do you not mind it?
No, I don't
Marley, for some reason, that's like his thing. You know how people, like mine is chalk? I can't stand the texture and the feel of chalk and like using chalk. His is foam. So anytime we have to change our fucking nugget covers, which are a pain in the ass and take 5 hours and like you really break a sweat with those, I have to do it by myself because he can't stand touching the foam.
Wow.
I want to know if he's the only weird one or if other people have a foam aversion. It's really inconvenient.
I just can't. I don't think I have anything like that.
No texture aversions?
No, I don't think so.
You're so neurotypical. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, except for flaccid tortillas, I don't love.
There we go. That's your thing. That's a good one. Wrapping it back around. I love that. That's a perfect place to end. Wrapping. We love you guys so much for listening. Thank you for continuing to send in our reviews.
Yes, thank you so much. You know what, though? We had 699 reviews. I went on my mom's iPad and reviewed it 5 stars because I wanted to get us to 700. And it's still at 699.
I think they take like at least a week to update because people also always say that they left a review or something and then we don't see it for 2 weeks or something. I also wanted to give, before we end, a very special shout out to Natalie who's listening. Maybe, I hope.
Your sister?
No, different Natalie.
Oh.
She is friends with my cousin that we were just with in Grass Valley. And my cousin was saying that she texted her that she loves the pod so much and it's the highlight of her week. And she has
so
like I think she has an 8 or 9 month old baby, to which I just say, oof.
Yeah, oof.
That's a tough one. So,
and
Natalie, we hope you're doing okay.
I would also like to shout out, somebody left a review that she listens to this and her husband listens to it, and it's annoying because she has to constantly pause because he's providing commentary. And to that, I say,
husband,
welcome. Oh, welcome and shut the fuck up. No, we
let
love
your wife
our
enjoy us in peace, please.
We love our little sneaky straight men that have come here.
We do. Kevin DM'd me a couple times over the weekend too. Shout out to Kev, our loyal male listener. We love it. We love it.
Oh.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.